ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ वेदव्यासवैशम्पायन याज्ञवल्क्याद्य शङ्करादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातुः अनुग्रहेण श्रुति उक्त उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तद्धेतुकर्तृकानां समस्तभक्तसाधक संस्थापकानां विघ्न शत्रु निर्मूलन समस्त शक्ति साधना संपत्ति वाप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री देवी सूक्तस्य पारायणं तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः श्री आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। Friends, salutations, welcome. Let us salute to all the Rishi Muni Guru Devata Parampara. Salutations to Vedavyasa, Vaishampayana, Yagnavalkya, Adya Shankara Adi. Salutations to the Parabrahma Tattva, to the Shruti Mata, with the possible extent of deep devotion and prayers that the study of our these Shastras should not go waste. Through this study may we get the crystal clear, complete picture of sadhya sadhana, required stamina to do, follow the sadhana till we reach the sadhya or destination. May it happen to all of us. Now we are doing every day the chanting. Today once more we do Devi Suktam. Maybe from tomorrow some other one. Om Ata Shri Devi Mato Krupaya Bhagavad Anubhava Darshana Praptyartham Devi Suktasya Parayanam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe. Om Aham Rudre Bhirvasubhishcharamyahama Dityairuta Vishwadevaihi Aham Mitra Varuno Bha Vibharmyahavindragni अहमश्विनोभा अहं सोममाहनसं बिभर्म्यहं त्वष्टारमुत भूषणं भगम् अहं ददामि द्रविणं हविष्मते सुप्राव्ये यजमानाय सुन्वते अहं राष्ट्री सङ्गमनीवसूनां चिकितुषे प्रथमा यज्ञियानाम् ताम्मा देवा व्यदधुः पुरुत्रा भूरिस्थात्रा भूर्या वेशयन्तीम मया सो अन्नमत्तियो विपश्यति य प्राणिति य ईं शृणोत्युक्तम् अमन्तवो मान्त उपक्षियन्ति श्रुधिः श्रुतं श्रद्धिवं ते वदामि अहमेव स्वयमिदं वदामि जुष्टं देवेभिरुतमानुषेभिः यं कामयेतं तमुग्रं कृणोमि तं ब्रह्माणं तं ऋषिं तं सुमेधाम् अहं रुद्राय धनुरातनोमि ब्रह्मद्विषेशरवे हन्तवाओ अहं जनाय समदं कृणोम्यहं द्यावा पृथिवी आविवेश अहं सुवे पितरमस्य मूर्धन् मम योनिरप्स्वन्तः समुद्रे ततोऽपि तिष्ठे भुवनानुविश्वो तामूं द्यां वर्ष्मणोपस्पृशामि अहमेव वात इव प्रवाभ्यारभमाणः भुवनानि विश्वा परो दिवा पर एना पृथिव्यै तावती महिना सम्बभूव ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषत् ॐ यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं धारयते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः यैरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते ॐ अथ शान्तिमन्त्रः ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ अथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानन्दवल्ली शान्तिमन्त्रः ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ अथ द्वितीयोऽनुवाकः ॐ प्राणं देवा अनु ॐ अथ तृतीयोऽनुवाकः प्राणं देवा अनुप्राणन्ते मनुष्याः पशवश्च ये प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यते सर्वमेव त आयुर्यन्ति ये प्राणं ब्रह्मोपासते प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यत इति तस्यैष एव शारीर आत्मा यः पूर्वस्य तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य यजुरेव शिरः ऋग्दक्षिणः पक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः आदेश आत्मा अथर्वाङ्गिरसः पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति ॐ शान्तिः 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 Friends, salutations to Parabrahma, Shruti Mata, Samasta Brahmavidya Acharyas, Rishi Muni Guru, our own Gurus, and Sri Veda Vyasa Vaishampayana Yagnavalkya, and our Bhagavan Sri Adi Shankara. We are into the study of the Taittiriya Upanishad, which is complete and systematic in developing the thought and thus guiding us from our delusory life of samsara into the true life of the liberation or realization, moksha. In that Prathamanuvaka of Dvitiyavalli, we saw Brahma Vastu, Brahma Swarupa told. Then the clarity is given. This Paramatma has to be found in the cave of our own heart. For that, we have to do the inquiry. The inquiry is being done here, conducted between Atma and Anatma. There are the five, these Anatma, but taken as Atma by us. Unless we reject them by saying they are Anatma, the real Atma Vastu we cannot catch. Therefore, Bhagavan Rishi Shruti Mata is slowly guiding us with the clear explanation about each of these Anatma Pancha Koshas. So this should be an everyday practice for us till we get deeply rooted in this knowledge that these are Panchakoshas, I am not them, and I am the self or the Brahman who is within them, beyond them. Till that happens, we do, that's called sadhana. Only intellectually, little bit apprehending will never help us in sorting out our samsara or bandhanam. So everyday exercise we have to do. So up to the annam we come every day. Then anna rasamayat prithivya oshadibhya oshadaya oshadibhyo annam annat in brackets anna rasamayat purushaha. सवा एष पुरुषवेद एव अन्वयं पृथन् अयमेव शिरः अयं दक्षिणपक्षस्य इदमेव शिरः अयं दक्षिणपक्षः अयम् उत्तरपक्षः अयमात्मा इदं पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति in that about Annamaya whatever is given in second Anuvaka which is the Rigveda mantra they have to be remembered. अन्नद्वै प्रजाः प्रजायन्ते याः काश्च पृथिवीगश्रिताः अतो अन्नेनैव जीवन्ति अत एनदपि यन्ति अन्ततः अन्नगम्य भूतानां ज्येष्ठं तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते अन्नगम्य भूतानां ज्येष्ठं तस्मात् सर्वं वै तेन्नमाप्नुवन्ति येन्नं ब्रह्मोपासते. So these Annamaya koshas arrival from the Anna rasa coming from the Anna and all that is from the Prithvi Ityadi that has to be remembered. The more we do, the more required sadhana happens, called as the objectification of this Annamaya kosha. This is what is the entire exercise we have to do. Have we come to that clear understanding that this Annamaya kosha is anatma? Till that is achieved, we have not done sadhana at all. Keep that as the goal. Further, this study every day helps us. So this Annamaya, the other person's Annamaya, these birds Annamaya, these plants Annamaya, these animal, all of them are nothing but the Annarasa Sharir. They have some utility, they have some shape, form, they have some importance. But that doesn't mean that they are the Atma. This is what the breakthrough we have to achieve. This is what the Vedanta. Then only slowly go to second, third, fourth, fifth kosha. Beyond all that, the Atma Tattva. Process is clear. Guidance is clear. Direction is everything is clear. Whether we are interested to do or not, everything depends on this. If we really want to have Brahma Vidapnoti Param, then we must go through this exercise very vigorously, very, very rigorously. Okay. Then our goal is Anna Nahi. Our goal is Brahma. Therefore, Anna Brahma Upasana we can do. If that Anna Brahma Upasana is done by us, Sarvam Vayete Annam Apnavanti. Therefore, what is said in Gita, like Ananya Yogakshemam Vahamyaham, that will happen. Sarvam Vayete Annam Apnuvanti. Our goal is Brahma. While reaching that, we have to transcend one by one kosha. The first one is Annamaya. We intellectually cross Annamaya, but still, till the goal is reached, Annamaya has to sustain. How it is sustained? One way is we go for gaining Annam, putting all efforts and all. Shruti Matayara assures that if you do the Anna Brahma Upasana, all the Anna required comes to you, so you need not worry. So, in this, what's happening? The required Annam gaining, more important is what? Anna is done the Upasana as Brahma, which is our goal. So, from our vision, though we see the Annam, but what we know that it is Brahman. And what is required for us is Annam for sustenance. Obviously, it will come because Shruti Mata is announcing Sarvam Vai Te Annam Apnuvanti Ye Annam Brahma Upasana. This is also important point. So through Anna Brahma Upasana, the required Anna for maintenance has come, and by analyzing the Annamaya Kosha, by taking it as Anna as a expression, we are objectifying that Annamaya Kosha also. Maintenance भी हो रहा है अन्नमय का और detachment भी हो रहा है. How the upasana is done? अन्नगम्य भूतानां ज्येष्ठं तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते अन्नात् भूतानि जायन्ते जातानि अन्येन वर्धन्ते all this adyatescha bhutani tasmadannam taduchyata. So every day we have to do little practice of this annamaya kosha analysis till it becomes objectified as anatma. Another help to find this annamaya as anatma is focusing on little subtler other kosha inside this annamaya. This is how the second kosha is introduced to us. तस्माद्वा एतस्माद् अन्नरसमयाद् अन्यः अन्तरः आत्मा प्राणमयः तेन एष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः. Each of these things again coming to the second kosha and trying to understand. Anyah antaratah purnah. Other than Annamaya, inside the Annamaya, totally permeating the Annamaya is the second kosha called a Pranamaya kosha. Anyaha Antaraha Pranamaya. And then taken as Atma, like the Annamaya also taken Atma by Mithya Kalpana. That also you have to break slowly. It's only Kalpana which is unreal, which we are holding on to. But knowing that it is unreal, when we drop the Kalpana, then the problem is sorted out. It takes time, but we have to give that time. That's what we said. That intuitive power comes by grace of God and Guru. Then what we are studying, that we accept. That's it. What we studied, that when we understand, after that when we accept, sadhana is happening. We are studying that Annamaya, Pranamaya are not Atma. Understand why is it so. Then accept it, it's over. It's only acceptance. But we have to function through them only till our sadhana is over. So function. Not giving it extra importance value, and through that to the world and through that into the samsara. That we have to slowly avoid. So tena esha purnaha, and then annamaya ketara pranamaya bhi purusha vidhe, depending on annamaya. So where to the pranamaya kosha, the purusha vidatvam coming from the annamaya kosha. Then we saw in that second anuvaka completely the five limbs of even pranamaya kosha also. So tasya prana eva shiraha vyano dakshinaha pakshaha apana uttara pakshaha akasha atma prithvi puchham pratishtha. Up to this is the end of the second anuvakam. Clear in that? What is to be done is just like the human being is understood to be having head, right hand, left hand, stomach, and the below thing, like that Pakshi. In the same way, Pranamaya Kosha, Shruti Mata ne kaha, isliye imagine there is a Pranamaya Kosha inside the Annamaya. It is also Purusha Vidha, Purusha Akara, Purusha Vidha means. So through this Pranamaya Kosha, the Prana is Shiraha, Vyanaha Dakshina Pakshaha, Apana Uttara Pakshaha, Akasha, that is equal to what is called Samana Vayu is called as Madhya, Akasha, it is Atma. That we all studied. Upanishad has said in other place, whichever is center, that is called as Atma. And what is center is Samana Vayu. Though the word used here is Akasha. Therefore, in the center portion called as Akasha, what is there is Samana Vayu. Therefore, Samana Vayu is referred to as Atma. Akasha Atma is equal to Madhyastha Vayu Atma is equal to Samana Vayu Atma. तो समान अवय आत्मा हो गया. देन प्राण अपान व्यान शिरा उत्तर दक्षिण पक्ष हो गया. दक्षिण और उत्तर पक्ष हो गया. Now the Prithvi Pucham Pratishtha. So to this Pranamaya Kosha, Prithvi has become Pucham. And because of the Prithvi, the Pucham, there is the Pratishtha of the Pranamaya along with Annamaya. Otherwise, what will happen? If the Prithvi Mata is not holding Annamaya Kosha with the Apana Vayus holding. Prithvi is holding Apana Vayu. With the Apana Vayu, it is holding the body to the earth, Prithvi. If this Prithvi Mata is not doing this work of holding the Annamaya and the Apanavayu to itself, Udanavayu will become functional. Then the job of Udanavayu is to push up and up and up. Or the other thing is the Gurutva Karshana, which will make the body will fall down. So avoiding both of these, who is doing is Prithvi, and that's the job of the Pucham. And because of that only there is Pratishtha. Therefore, Prithvi is the Pucham, that Prithvi Pucham is the Pratishtha, the Karana for its stability. So this is how again and again when we do, then we'll be able to understand the presence of Pranamaya Kosha within the Annamaya. The more we give attention, value to Pranamaya, to that extent our attention to Annamaya gets reduced. Take the help of any of other such subjects. So when you inhale, air is going inside, filling the lungs. From there, it is going to all the parts of the body. In this observation, our attention is more and more on pranavayu, not on the deha. This is called as sadhana here given. This is called upasana. Pranamaya upasana to transcend annamaya tadatmya. Further now, this pranamaya in the Rigveda mantra is more beautifully explained. That's what we were seeing yesterday. What was that? Hmm. Tadapyesho sloko bhavati. Just now we chanted it also. First thing to understand about the pranamaya kosha as per the Rigveda mantra. After we have studied the Yajurveda Brahmana about the pranamaya kosha. यजुर्वेद ब्राह्मण कहाँ तक कह रहा है कि अन्य अंतर आत्मा प्राणमय देन तेनेश पूर्ण पुरुषविदा देन 5 parts. यहाँ तक the यजुर्वेद ब्राह्मणम is telling about every kosha. Then Rigveda mantra is coming and telling us further details about this each of the kosha. Combined understanding gives a complete picture. Now, what said the Rigveda mantra? Pranam deva anupranande manusya vasavaschaye. Yesterday we saw very clearly. Wonderful is this Bhashyam, word by word when you study. Though we have seen it, let's take 5 minutes to go through it again. The sentence says, Pranam deva anuprananti. One by one word. Pranam means Vayu Atmanam. Prana is that which has got the Atma as Vayu. Vayu which is in general everywhere. This Vayu called as the second of the thing which has come out of Tasmadva etasmad Atmana Akashat Sambuddha Akashaha Sambhuta Akashat Vayu. So remember, for this Pranamaya Kosha or Prana, the Vayu is the basic Atma in Samashti. Outer Vayu is not there, so this cannot be taken inside. Inner Prana cannot happen. Therefore, Prana is that which has got for it Atma as Vayu. So Pranam means Vayu Atmanam, usko, प्राण को जो जिसका आत्मा वायु है. And what it does, Vayu, Atma and Prana, listen carefully. Pranana Shaktimantam. Pranana Shaktimantam. We told yesterday 2 things. Pranana Shakti means the expression of life, and the expression of life called as activity. So, what is the prana doing the 2 jobs? The Vayu which was outside, when it has touched the body, through the nostrils entered inside, after becoming the prana. Outer thing is Vayu. Nostrils mein Shwasa. Inside it becomes prana. This prana, what is it doing? Sustaining the life and giving the ability to function. That is called as pranana shaktimantam. And because of this pranana shaktiman prana, whose atma is Vayu, is there, following that only, Anu means following that only, What is the following? That tad atma bhutaha, taking that pranana shaktimantatvam of the prana, whose atma is the vayu. So vayu जिस प्राण का आत्मा है, वो प्राण which has got pranana shaktimatta, taking that pranana shaktimantatvam of the prana as their own selves, that is called as atada atma bhutaha santaha prananti, that they are having the prana as well as they are working. Pranana kriyayaha kriyaya kriyavanta bhavanti. Who are they? Devaha. Who are the devaha? Agni, Varuna, Vayu, Adi, Ityadi. So that means what? Any devata, when you see, that devata is working, that devata is alive. These two are because of the pranana shaktiman, prana in them. And that has come from the Vayu. Therefore, all those devatas can neither live or cannot express or do their functions without the prana. That is the greatness of the Pranamaya Kosha. Devaha in Prasanga, we should take it subjectively because that subject discussed is our own personal Panchakoshas. Adhyatmika Upasana is going on. Therefore, how to take the Adhidaivika Devatas? So, Devata word means Devata. Therefore, generally Devatas are Adhidaivika. That's why Adi Shankar Bhagavan, first Devaha means Agnadaya, he explained. Then Anuprananti, he explained. Now he says, Devas need not be, cannot be the Adhidaivika Deva because the topic discussed is Adhyatmika. Therefore, Deva should be understood as Adhyatmika. Then who are the Adhyatmika? Devatas Indriyadayaha. Indriyani. Therefore, Devaha Adhyatma Adhikarat, Adhikara means context. Adhyatma Adhikaras, Devaha means Indriyani. All our 10 plus 4, 14 faculties, pranam anuprananti. They are living and functioning. Pranam anu, because of the presence of the mukhya prana inside. Because of mukhya prana inside me, I am alive, I am functional. Because of mukhya prana inside me, I am alive, I am functional. See, pranam anuprananti, mukhya pranam anu cheshtante itiva. Examples are seen in both Kena Upanishad and we saw also from the Prashna Upanishad. When the prana was going on, all the indriyas were going on. When the indriyas prana go away, only a question of some time that the body also perishes. So when the Mukhya prana was staying back, the indriyas were staying and the Adhisthana Devatas were staying and then body becoming functional. Become aware of it. What is said in the Upanishad, what is said here, and combination of both of them. First understand it and visualize that in us. That upasana we have to do. And that is upasana to be done of that which is already happening. It is not happening and we are doing the upasana of it. No. Inside us, this is what is going on all the time. See, the outer air I am taking inside, it is becoming the prana. Because of that, I am alive as well as I am able to function. In me, the indriyas are able to function. Pranam deva anuprananti. The meaning of this is this to be this elaborately, clearly, always kept in mind. So that we are transcending Annamaya Kosha. But prana also is not our goal. So when we are introduced with Manomaya, when we become sincere, serious in our all the time contemplating on Manomaya, that helps us in going beyond Pranamaya. So one by one, things which are taken by as an Atma are analyzed and proved that that is not our Atma. The next. Finally, even Anandamaya also is rejected. We reach to the Brahma Tattva. This is what is our exercise. And we are repeatedly studying for the sake of conviction, clarity and conviction. Manusyaha Vasavaschaye. Therefore, the Devatas inside, and therefore, whenever you say the Devata means In general, the whole devatas we can talk, and devatas called indriyas in ourselves, and thereafter the manushya, pashuva, in all of them, the life as well as functioning, life as well as functioning is happening because of the pranamaya kosha. Who is functioning is our indriyas. But in the indriyas, the functional ability, the pranana shakti, pranana means working as well as living. Indriyas have to be enlivened, indriyas have to be functional. Enlivening and functionality of the indriyas is coming to them from the prana shakti, which is in general outside the samishti vayu. Contemplate more and more, become serious about it, sincere about it. No more any vagueness in understanding as well as in practice. So vividly, clearly, specifically, we should be able to see Annamaya, Pranamaya, and in their relation, Pranamaya is the cause because Annamaya is existing. Therefore, Annamaya is not important as an Atma, Pranamaya is important. This achievement is called Upasana of the Pranamaya done. Then we go to the Mano Vijnana and then each are crossed. This has to be done, please. Every day, सुबह एक घंटा, शाम को ऐसा करने से वो गंभीरता सूक्ष्मता will come to us. Now, what we saw yesterday, again, I would like to discuss it because of the importance of that topic. And this Karuna Krupa of Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam can be reciprocated only by studying thoroughly what he is mentioning, Bhagavan Adi Shankara. This next topic, in which there are two beautiful topics are there, aspects. The literal meaning is what? First I'll tell the meaning so that you become familiar with it. We saw yesterday, then we go through the Bhashyam. He says, therefore, not only every being is living as Annamaya as Atma, be attentive. They are also living with Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya also as Atmas. This is first topic. While explaining this simple sentence, all the adjectives he uses at one place for the comprehensive understanding for a matured student. Second portion, what he says, not only with these panchakoshas as an Atma, every jiva lives, but with beyond or behind panchakoshas, there is another Atma called as Brahma Vastu. As Brahma also is Atma, everybody is living every moment. Point 2. Conclusion of these two is what? In fact, that Brahma Atma is real, not these Panchakosha. This is a reminder of sadhana. By mentioning this way, after explaining the Paramaya Kosha, he is giving a summary and gist of what we have to achieve. Reminding us what for we are studying this Pancha Kosha Viveka, what exactly we have to do in that. And the flow of these sentences is so beautiful in trying to explain us these three things. First thing is what? Not only is Annamaya Atma to any one of us, even the other also has Atma. Point 1. 2 is what? Beyond all that, the Parabrahma is also is there as an Atma. To point 3, in fact, that Parabrahma Atma is reality, not the Panchakosha. Keep it in mind as the goal to be achieved. And the Brahma, because of its Swarupa being infinite, Satyam Jnanam, it is blissful. We have detached ourselves from the Panchakosha as an Atma, therefore the samsara is gone. This is how we have to clearly, thoroughly understand, then consciously, knowingly that what I have to achieve and should know, do what I have to do, that also very conscious. And most of the exercise is intellectual. That is called a nididhyasanam. Continuously burning away that habitual error of living life as panchakoshas. Taking panchakoshas as an atma. Only panchakoshas are atma. Through the panchakosha, outer world is contacted, and through that contact, variety of relation established, that creates the impression of asanas. They push us to do every useless activity of all our samsara. In all, denying us of identity with our essential self and thereby the liberation. So that strongest, deepest desire or disease in us of taking the Panchakoshas Atma till it goes away, we have to keep on doing these exercises. Sincerely, seriously, within ourselves, in our own interest, for our own liberation. And nobody else can do it for us. So that feeling that I am the one bound with Panchakoshas, I am the self within me. So these are the exercises by which the Panchakoshas are denied as an Atma, Parabrahma is accepted as Atma and experienced. This we have to do. That the flow of the sentence is what? Atahacha. Atahacha means what? Therefore, what is that? Na annamayena eva parichinnena atmana atmavantah praninaha. The pranis are not having this parichinna annamaya alone as atma. सिर्फ अन्नमय को ही आत्मा लेकर नहीं जी रहे लोग, और कोशों को भी ले रहे हैं, बट दे आर ऑल overpowered by the annamaya importance given to annamaya kosha. This is what is the subtle thought we have to catch. Means, even though I am living life grossly, taking annamaya as me, this is making me cover, not see the other four koshas also, which I am taking as Atma and living. In fact, recognizing each of those koshas and recognizing that at those level as an Atma I am living, the grosser kosha identity should be rejected. तो मैं पांचों आत्मा हूं, लेकिन ज्यादातर अन्नमय हूं, उसमें से धीरे हमको अंदर जाना है. Same we will see today, exactly the topic in our Yoga Darshanam also, in the Samprajnata Samadhi, the four types. Vitarka, Vichara, Ananda, Asmitanugato. Here also, I am more Pranamaya Kosha Atma, not Annamaya, and Mano Vijnana Ananda, abhi pahucha nahi mai. Then, after the next study, I am more the Manomaya Atma, not Anna Prana, Vijnana Ananda, pahucha nahi. Then go to the Vijnana. I am more Vijnanamaya Kosha Atma, not Anna Pranamana, Ananda pahucha nahi. Then I reach to Anandamaya Atma. Therefore, I am not these four koshas. Even Anandamaya bhi nahi main, I am the Brahman. This is what the identity of ours should be shifted from the outer grosser koshas to the subtler. Finally, Atma, it should happen. Like a student in medicine, from the time he joins every year through the study of subjects, he becomes the knowledgeable person of that subject. Then when he becomes complete doctor, he is a general doctor. Then when he takes up any specification, he becomes specialized doctor. So he is doing and he is becoming. In the same way, we do sadhana and become each kosha tadatmya atma, subtle. Finally, fifth kosha also transcended. I am only the Brahman, Atma. That is what me. Keep these things in mind. This is how we have to do. And find interest in doing, find time in doing. These are the other crucial things which are not a part of the Upanishad here, but in our sadhana crucial. Is it not? We don't desire like doing this sadhana. Therefore, we are not finding that interest at all to do. Therefore, we take it lightly. Sunne se kafi hai. No, the desire to do, interest to do, and really do. They are called sadhakas. May we all pray to God Guru to make us withdraw from so many unwanted things of the day in which we are wasting our time, and may them bless us to do this sadhana Panchakosha Viveka to reach the core more and more. ऐसा प्रार्थना करके खुद भी all other activities which when we continue they are endless, we have to keep them reduced. Only bare minimum things required to be done, we do. All the remaining time, taking the Panchakosha Viveka. This is how one can help oneself with the help taken from the Taittiriya Upanishad. Through Panchakosha Viveka, he can reach to his real self. Choice आपका है. So, अतः एव अतः च न अन्नमयेन एव परिच्छिन्नेन आत्मना आत्मवन्तः प्राणिनः. Not only with the Atma, Annamaya as Atma, the people are living. Kintarhi. What do you mean? Then what? Are there any other things also taken by human as an Atma? Yeah. Tad antargatena pranamayena api sadharanena eva sarvapinda vyapina atmavantha manusyadaya. This is going to help us in the Prana Brahma Upasana little later, like we did the Anna Brahma Upasana. So, not only the Annamaya is taken as Atma and lived by the people, but they take second kosha, Pranamaya also as an Atma. So, where is that Pranamaya? Tad antargatena, tad antargata, inside the Annamaya, Sadharanena, before it enters into our body, outside it is Sadharana. It is common to all, it is everywhere there. Then Sarvapinda Vyapina, because of this general presence everywhere, and every pinda is permeated by this sadharana. And this sadharana, when it enters to each of the pinda, that become prana. So visualize this picture. I have Shariram, Annamayam. I took this as Atma so far. Beyond the Annamaya Atma Sharira, there is another Atma Pranamaya. Feel about it. Then know that this Pranamaya is sustaining because of Sarva Atma Vayu or Sadharana Vayu. Then think that Sadharana Vayu alone is entering to every pinda, and thus every pinda may that Sadharana Vayu is becoming like Prana as it is becoming Prana in me. And like in me, because of prana only, all the devatas are doing chesta. Life is happening as well as the action is happening. So to in and through every being, because of the sadharana vayu entered and became prana, that they are becoming prananavanu. That's what manushyaha pashavaha it is said. Manushya means itara manushyaha other than us. Pashava means not only manusya, pashu, pakshi, vanaspati, everyone are living and working only because pranamaya. As we are thinking it more and more, are we not seeing the improvement in the importance given to pranamaya? The more importance we give to pranamaya, importance given to annamaya gets reduced. That is called as conquering annamaya. Atma tadatma with annamaya gets reduced. प्राणमय से बढ़ेगा फर्स्ट स्टेप देन आगे आगे कोशों में जाते रहेंगे तो उसके प्रति हमारा तादात्म्य बढ़ता हुआ पहले वाले ऊपर वाले बाहर वाले कोशों से तादात्म्य छूटना चाहिए. दिस हाउ यू डू साधना. दैट्स व्हाट श्रुति माता आदेश. दैट्स व्हाट भगवान आदि शंकरास गाइडेंस थ्रू भाष्य. सो किम तरहि किं तर्हि तदन्तर्गतेन प्राणमयेन अपि साधारणेनैव सर्वपिण्डव्यापिना आत्मवन्तः मनुष्याः. Therefore, I am not Atma only with body, I am Atma with prana also. Means body alone is not my Atma, prana also is my Atma. Simple in our layman's language. Okay. Is that okay? हो गया? प्राणमय में आगे now decided final. प्राणमय सनात्मा नो अभी अंदर है. एवं इन दिस में मनोमयादिभिः पूर्व पूर्व व्यापिभिः उत्तरोत्तरैः सूक्ष्मैः पहले पहले को व्याप्ति करते हुए उत्तर उत्तर रहते हुए सूक्ष्म रहने वाले कोश कहाँ तक आनंदमयांतैः up to Anandamaya. And where from they all have come? Akashadi Bhuta Arabdhaihi. They all have come from Akashadi Bhuta. And then what's the cause of this Akasha? Avidyakritaihi. Atmavantaha Sarve Praninaha. People are living like all these taken as an Atma. So Sarve Praninaha Atmavantaha. This is the main sentence. All the jivas have the Atma Tadatmyata with what? Avidya krita, listen carefully. Panchabhuta krita, Anandamaya, Vijnanamaya, Manomaya, Pranamaya से भी वो आत्मवान है, not only with Annamaya. And in that, the Uttara, the later one, is permeating the Purva completely. That's what he said. Uttarottaraihi Purva Vyapibhihi Sukshmaihi. The Uttara, later is Vyapta, permeating the Purva Purva. And this is naturally the Sukshma, then the Purva. So the Purva and Uttara. Purva and Uttara, Vyapi and Sukshma. 4 words. So Purva means what? Annamaya Kosha. Uttara means what? Pranamaya Kosha. Vyapi means what? The Pranamaya Kosha is fully permeating Vyapta, the Annamaya Kosha. Sukshma means what? The Pranamaya Kosha is Sukshma, then Annamaya. Now do the exercise continuously. Again, Purva is Pranamaya. Uttara is Manomaya. Then Vyapi means what? The Manomaya is fully Vyapta, the Pranamaya Kosha. And this Manomaya is Sukshma, then the Pranamaya Kosha. Then Purva becomes the Pranamaya, Uttara becomes Vijnanamaya. Vijnanamaya permeates the Manomaya and it is Sukshma, then the Manomaya. Even beyond that, the Purva becomes the Vijnanamaya, Uttara becomes Anandamaya. So, the Anandamaya permeates the Vijnanamaya, then Anandamaya Sukshma, then Vijnanamaya. Finally, even this Anandamaya is Purva, Uttara is Parabrahma, Atma. That Atma, Parabrahma is Purnataya Vyapta, this Anandamaya Kosha, that is why उसमें आनंद आ रहा है, उसका खुद का नहीं है वो. And that is Sukshmat Sukshma. That is the Sukshmat Atyanta Sukshma. This is how this portion should help us once for all permanently to understand these aspects. Basically, in our non-thinking of the intellect, we take Annamaya only as Atma, live in the whole world. Even though Annamaya cannot exist without Prana and Prana cannot etc. without them. फिर भी हम उसको याद ही नहीं रखते. But now, because we have to reach to the Parabrahma, it has become essential for us to cross each of the kosha. Therefore, this subject is brought into our notice. जो साधक नहीं है संसार में, backed by prana mano vijnana ananda with annamaya, if somebody is living, live. हम सब वही तो कर रहे हैं अभी. We are living only as annamaya, backed by prana mano vijnana, not cared by us about them. But once you are sadhaka, this Parabrahma is beyond all kosha, इसलिए एक एक को समझकर पार करना पड़ता है. Therefore, the clear analysis, भैया, not only the Annamaya is Atma, but Prana, Mano, Vijnana, Ananda also are Atma. In each of them, the Purva Purva is permeated with Uttara Uttara, Uttara Uttara is Sukshma, then the Purva Purva. Is the topic over? No, और भी है. तथा there is another thing. By Brahma also they are living with Atma Tadatmya. With Brahma, with Atma also, the Atma Bhava is there. Actually, वही main है, उसी को पकड़ना है. And this Brahman Atma is elaborated in 3-4 lines. So what is the whole topic? After explaining Pranamaya Kosha, not only with Annamaya we are living as Atma, but with Pranamaya also. Then not only Prana, but Mano, Vijnana, Ananda also. Then these are Purva Purva permeated with Uttara Uttara are Sukshma, then the Purva Purva. Okay? This is not over. Up to Anandamaya हमने बता दी. Not only Anandamaya Atma है हमारा, there is another thing also with which also we have Atmiyata and we live as Atma. Then he says, this is real Atma, not the other 5 koshas. This is how we are guided in this paragraph by Bhagavan Adi Shankara. It is his Bhashyam, which is not there in the Mula Mantra, but the purpose of telling those things in the Mula Mantra is this only. Because our goal is Brahma Vidapnoti Param, Nitam Guhayam. And what is Atma Tattva, with which also identified we live a wonderful sentence it is. He says, Tatha, in the same way, Swabhavikena. Swabhavika is Atmavastu. What is the Swabhavika Shabda Artha? Means Swabhavaha, Swabhavaha. Bhava means to be, being. Swabhavaha means being by itself. In a sense, not dependent on other things for its being. That is the meaning of the Atmavastu. Swabhava word. Like the other koshas, Annamaya cannot exist without Prana. Prana cannot without Mana cannot be without Vijnana. Vijnana cannot be without Ananda. Ananda cannot be without Brahma. But is that Brahma depending on something else for its own dependency? To cut short that regression infinitum, here it is said, ki Atma or Brahma is Swabhava. Bhava means being. Swabhava means it is being or existing on its own. It is not dependent on anything else like the other koshas. Swabhavikena, first word. Tatha means other than the Panchakoshas, we are also having identification with Atma Vastu. That sentence is elaborated with the details. Details is first word is Swabhavikena. Like when he explained, other than the Annamaya Pranamaya, other than the Annamaya, when the Pranamaya was explained, what was told there? Antargatena, Pranamayena, Sadharanena, Sarvapenda Vyapina. These are all the Visheshnas of second kosha Pranamaya. So too, the Lakshanas of Parabrahma are told, and this Parabrahma say, we hamara Atma Tadatmi hai, not only the Panchakosha. In fact, that is our real Atma, not this. That will be the third point he will be telling. First point में Panchakosh बता दिए. Second point we are seeing now the Atma Vastu. Third, this Atma is real Atma, not the Panchakosha. That will be his conclusion. So, tatha, then Swabhavikena, we explained. Swabhavikena. Then second one, Akashadi Karanena. Atma is that which is cause of Akasha. You are understanding now why the third case is used, Swabhavikena Akashadi Karanena, to say that not only when it Panchakoshas, even with this Brahma also, we always have the Atma Tattva. We have always have Atma Bhava. And what is the Brahma or Atma with which we have also have the Atma Bhava? It is this one. First it is Swabhavik hai. Second is what? Akashadi Karanatvena. This already we saw. Tasmad Dvai Tasmad Atmanaha Akashadi Sambhutaha. So आकाशों के कारण रूपी अपने ही प्रेजेंस से अस्तित्व रहने वाले रखने वाले आत्मा से. थर्ड वन नित्येना. That Atma is Nitya. All Panchakoshas are not Nitya. Nityena. So we are introduced with the Lakshanas of the Atma Vastu for contemplation. Atma is Swabhavika, self-dependent. Then Akashadi Karana, cause for the Akashadi. Then Nityena, it is eternal. Nitya means it is not touched by the time. Like other koshas come and go in time, the Atma Vastu is not with the time conditioned, which we have already studied in our earlier Karya Karana Mimamsa of the Brahma Tattva. Nityena, eternal it is there. Third point. So, Swabhavikena Akashadi Karanena Nityena is eternally is there, not disturbed by time, not destroyed in the time. Fourth one is what? Avikrutena. Not only it is Nitya, it is Avikari, that Atma remains as always the same, unmodified. So, Swabhavikena, Akashadi Karanena, Nityena, Avikrutena. The next fifth one is Sarvagatena. Sarvagatena, that which is all pervading. Now, if you remember these three words which are said, after saying Swabhavikena, Akashadi Karanena, then Nityena, then Avikrutena, Sarvagatena. These three themselves are Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. Is it not? Satyam is equal to Nityam. Jnanam, Jnapti is that which is Avikruta. Anantam is equal to Sarvagata. That is why he says the next word, Satya Jnana Ananta Lakshanena. Nitya Avikruta Sarvagata is equal to Satya Jnana Ananta. So whether you call it is a Nitya Avikruta Sarvagata or whether you call it Satya Jnana Ananta, same. That Atma. And before that, which is Karana for the Akashadi. Before that, which is existing by its own strength, not depending on anything. Satya Jnana Ananta Lakshanena. Most important is Panchakosha Atigena. Beyond the Panchakoshas, Atitya Gacchati. Apart from other than Panchakosha Atigena, इससे भी सारा important है सर्वात्मना. This Atma is Atma not only to me, Atma to every being in this world. With that Atma also, every being is Atmavano. not only with Panchakoshas. See the 4 steps. First step is what? We are having Atma Bhava only with Annamaya. Second step is what? We are having Atma Bhava not only with Annamaya, but the remaining 4 koshas also. Panchakosha. Point 2. Point 3 is what? Not only with the Panchakosha we have Atma Bhava, we also have the Atma Bhava with this Atma or Brahman, which we explained just now. Point 3. Point 4 is what? Actually, these third one jo bataya na, Atma Rup ka Atma Bhava, that is real, not the other Panchakoshas. They are not the Atma. The 4 steps you have to remember. And this is what is the exercise we have to do. Annamaya is taken as an Atma, but go to the inner koshas one by one and discard Annamaya ko, Pranamaya se, Prana ko Mano se, Mano ko Vijnana se, Vijnana ko Ananda se. Therefore, I am Anandamaya Atma. Second step achieved. Then Ananda Atma bhi nahi hu main, I am to Paramatma hu. Then Paramatma is real Atma. These 5 are actually Kalpita, Mithya Kalpit hai. In the gold, there are no ornaments, but ornaments are kalpita. After kalpita, ornaments are taken as real as if to an extent that gold is forgot. In the same way, on the Paramatma only Panchakosha superimposed and they are taken as real. Why all Panchakoshas are superimposed Atma? Because Paramatma nahi hai, ये तो पंचकोश तो हो ही नहीं है. कौन सा परमात्मा? सत्यम ज्ञानम. If you remove the Satyam Jnanam aspect of Panchakoshas, they don't stand. If you remove the gold, the ornaments don't stand. This is what the trick of Maya. Again, we come to the topic that which without doing any change in the reality, superimpose the name and form. Therefore, Srushti is name and form. That name and form are imagined by the Maya. So, for Maya is creating the Srushti on Paramatma by superimposing the name and form to that Paramatma who never have any name and form. सृष्टिर्नाम ब्रह्मरूपे सच्चिदानंद वस्तुनि अब्दो फेनादिवत सर्व नाम रूप प्रसारण. That is not here topic. Here our topic is point 1 Annamaya Atma, point 2 Panchakosha Atma, point 3 Atma and Atma. Fourth, Atma alone is Atma, not Panchakosha. So sadharanena, nityena, avikritena, sarvagatena, satyajnananda lakshanena, panchakosha atigena, sarvatmana atmavantaha. Before this, not only panchakoshena. Before that, not only annamayena. So अन्नमय से 5 कोशों में आ गए, 5 कोशों के भीतर आत्मा में आ गए. That आत्मा is real आत्मा, not this. That's what conclusion. Saha hi paramarthatah atma sarvesham. In fact, that atma is the real atma for everyone. Iti etadapi arthaduktam bhavati. This is what is consequently found to be or understood to be or to be accepted. And that is where we have to reach on the seat of meditation. The more number of times we do contemplation on it, then both the separation of all these things also is very clearly felt. Not only that, among them, which depends on what, that also is known. Finally, what is final reality, what are not real, that also becomes known when we vigorously, continuously do this exercise of observing the Panchakoshas and the Atma beyond. And this intellectual understanding we use on the Sita meditation actually to be one with the Brahma. When we become one with that, all Panchakoshas are gone from Tadatmya. Either they are me only or they are not existing. They are superimposed on me as a reality that I am forgotten. What is Vedanta's final statement is, I alone am everything. Sarvatma Bhava. Is it not? That is what we saw right from the beginning. All Panchakosha Viveka or Vedanta first should take us to Brahma Tattva. Brahma is what? Pratyagatma. That Pratyagatma Brahma alone is Sarvatma. शुरू में ने देखा स्पष्ट रूप से. Now see that flow of this sentence and its importance in our spiritual evolution. Again I read, अतः च न अन्नमयेन एव परिच्छिन्नेन आत्मना आत्मवन्तः प्राणिनः किं तर्हि तदन्तर्गतेन प्राणमयेन अपि साधारणेन एव सर्वपिण्डव्यापिना आत्मवन्तः मनुष्यादयः एवं मनोमयादिभिः पूर्वपूर्वव्यापिभिः उत्तरोत्तरैः सूक्ष्मैः आनन्दमयान्तैः आकाशादिभूत आरब्धैः अविद्याकृतैः आत्मवन्तः सर्वे प्राणिनः. And is it stopped there? No. Tatha swabhavikena api akashadi karanena nityena avikritena sarvagratena satyajnanananta lakshanena panchakoshatigena sarvatmana atmavantaha. Saha hi paramartatah atma sarvesham iti etat api arthad uktam bhavati. So become intellectually alert to understand these things. Intellectually alert to understand these things. You have Annamaya very, very clearly known to you and others. Everyone also has Annamaya. But iske andar bhi aur char kosh hai. With them also with Adatmya. So in a sarcastic manner, we are not only Beokuf by being one with Annamaya, we are 4 more times Murakha, because 4 more koshas also we take as Atma. Not only this thing, but the another inevitable thing is what? With the inner pure Atma also we have to have the Atma Bhav. क्योंकि वो है ही नहीं तो ये सब होते ही नहीं. Later on, the thought is that Atma is the real one, not these ones. Okay. Now a question. कि अवतारिका प्राणम देवा अनुप्राणन्ति इति उक्तम तत् कस्मात् इति आह. Pranam anu deva prananti duktam. How, why is it happening so? All the outer devatas of Agni Vayu, inner devatas of Indriyas are anuprananti, following and becoming prananama shaktivan, prana ko follow karke. So following the prana, identifying the prana, helped by the prana, all the devatas having the pranana shakti in them, life as well as functionality. How and why? Please tell. To tell this is the next portion of this third Anuvaka is being explained. Okay. After this, in this only we will see, other than this Pranamaya also, there is next one, the Manomaya Kosha that is introduced to. Okay, let us chant that particular mantra. प्राणो हि भूतानामायुः तस्मात् सर्वायुषमुच्यत इति तस्यैष एव शारीर आत्मा यः पूर्वस्य तस्माद्वा एतस्मात् प्राणमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा मनोमयः तेनैष पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य यजुरेव शिरः ऋग्दक्षिणः पक्षः सामोत्तरः पक्षः आदेश आत्मा अथर्वाङ्गिरस उच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति. So how to justify or why it is said कि following the prana, all the devatas are having life as well as doing the kriyas. Pranana kriya karvanti. And after this is said, other than Pranamaya, the third kosha called Manomaya is said. Before the Manomaya kosha is introduced, from here onwards, to these mantras, what explanation Bhagavan Adi Shankara gives is most crucial and profound. After that, when Manomaya is said, to the Manomaya, when Bhashyaka, then Shruti Mata herself is giving explanation, to that when Bhashyakara gives his Bhashyam, again it's going to reveal to our intellects some beautiful, very essential understandings. कुछ सूक्ष्म अवगाहनाएं हमको आ रहे. Like so far we have seen all the 4 things, not only Annamaya, but I am also with all the koshas. Not only the koshas, I am also with Atma. But in fact, the Atma hi real Atma hai. And information is given. In the ignorance of that, taking the Atma as Atma, that these panchakoshas are projected and we are identified with them as an Atma and suffering as a Jiva. Even to listen to these things, how much of intellectual stamina is required, is it not? To analyze and understand. Therefore, withdraw from the world's involvements and through japa, upasana, and puja, gain all the divine inner shaktis along with concentration and subtlety. Then these things will enter. Otherwise, हमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा करके भाग जाएंगे. And finally, everyone will have to come to this clarity of knowledge. Then only the moksha comes. ज्ञान में ही मोक्ष है, स्वरूप ज्ञान में ही मोक्ष है. स्वरूप ज्ञान तभी मिलेगा जब अज्ञान क्या है समझकर उसको स्वरूप ज्ञान से भगाते, not otherwise. After 10 lives also, we have to do the study of this only for clear understanding and moksha. So whoever are the Mahatmas are there who are expected to be liberated right now in our contemporary world, they must be very clear about this Panchakosha Viveka in them. They might have followed other path of realization. Maybe they have done the Avastatra Viveka, Gunatra Viveka. It's okay. Process might have done by them by like that. But when it comes to Panchakosha Viveka, they'll be thorough in that also. Else moksha will not come. That's the point. So the mantra we have chanted. Here it is explained. Question is what? Pranan deva anuprananti uktam tat kasmat. प्राण को फॉलो करके देवताओं में प्राण शक्ति और जीवन है. हाउ इज इट सो? व्हाई इज इट सो? द आंसर इज प्राणो ही. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक, डोंट मिस इट. प्राणो ही यस्मात् भूतानां प्राणिनां आयुः जीवनम. What is the main sentence? Now keep the main sentence of the mantra and then bhashya. दोनों कट्टे पढ़ना. Throughout the Upanishad study, you should focus simultaneously on all the three things. On the mantra and the bhashya and the explanation here the Acharya is giving. जो भी है. तो तीनों को दृष्टि पे हमको रखना है हर बार. So pranam deva anuprananti. This is the sentence of the mantra of the Upanishad Mata. Shruti Mata का ये वाक्य है in the second portion of the third Anuvaka. So Bhashyakara gave Avatarika. Why this next portion has come? This portion has come to give the answer to a probable question. How and why the prana is the cause for the prananam of devatas. Prananam is equal to living and functional. So Shankara Bhagavan's way is what? Wherever it is required, whether it is in between the Anuvaka or beginning or end way, he gives introduction and through that introduction he connects us to the subject continuously. Is it not? So, Katham Pranam Deva Anuprananti iti aha. The mantra has come. Now he is explaining the mantra. So, Pranam Deva Anuprananti. So, Pranam. Prano hi bhutanam ayuhu. प्राणम देवा अनुप्राणंती मनुष्य पशत हो चुका है ना फर्स्ट में. उसी का एक्सप्लेनेशन है कि प्राणो ही यस्मात् भूतानाम आयु. प्राणो ही भूतानाम आयु. दिस द मेन मंत्र. उसको हम समझ रहे हैं अभी. सो प्राण ही मीन्स वेरीली. देयरफॉर ही मीन्स यस्मात्. भूतानाम मीन्स ऑफ ऑल प्राणिनाम. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ आयु? जीवनम. इज इट नॉट? प्राण ही जीवों के जीवन है. Prana hi bhutanam ayuhu. The prana is the one because of which the beings have the ayu. Ayu is lifespan. Prano hi bhutanam ayuhu. The life and lifespan is there in the beings because of the prana shakti. प्राण है इसलिए जीवन है. और जितने समय तक प्राण रहेगा तब तक जीवन रहेगा. प्राण चले गए तो जीवन नहीं रहा. Whoever they may be. Yesterday we saw another great singer dying. Every day some of the other celebrities, big people are leaving this world. Morning I was calculating in my meditation, not in meditation, how many last 5-6 years in all fields, spiritual field, people have left. Therefore we also live. Therefore before that, let us be thorough in our Upanishad Jnanam, Taittiriya Ityadi, so that to some extent we can reach. From there we can take off when we are again given a chance to be born as human. देखो आगे जन्म का ख्याल रखना है हमको, अगर इस जन्म में मुक्ति नहीं है तो, इसी जन्म में मुक्ति मिला तो बढ़िया, इस जन्म की मुक्ति ट्राई करो तो नहीं मिला तो अगले में मिलेगा। सो प्राणो हि यस्मात् भूतानां जीवानां आयुः जीवनम, क्लियर? For all the beings, the Jivanam, the Ayu is Prana only. Explanation. He has already explained. Now he is giving more details for clear understanding. What is that? Yavat hi asmin sharire pranaha vasati tavat ayuhu. And it is said in the Kaushitiki Upanishad. It is Shrutyantarat. Yavad hi asmin sharire pranaha vasati. As long as the prana is there in the body, so long only ayu, the life for that being in that body. Once the prana goes away, the jiva goes away from the deha collapses. It is common thing seen by us, known by us every day, but spiritually we are trying to understand it. Why did you say pranam anu devaha anu prananti? Because of this. Prano hi bhutanam ayuhu. So yavad asmin sare pranaha vasanti tavat eva ayuhu. So vasati tavat eva ayuhu. It is Shrutyantarat. Therefore, tasmat sarvayusham. That is why be attentive. The prana shakti is the ayuhu of everyone. Because वो है तो हम हैं, जब तक वो है तब तक हम हैं, वो नहीं है तो हम छोड़ के गए. तस्वात् सर्व आयुषम. Therefore, what is sarvayusham? Sarvesham ayuhu sarvayuhu sarvayuhu eva sarvayusham iti uchyate. Therefore, for every being, the ayu can never be separated from the prana shakti. जब तक प्राण शक्ति अंदर है तब तक आयु है. प्राण शक्ति गॉन, आयु गॉन. That's why I said prana apagame marana prasiddhe. It is so famous, everywhere known. When the prana goes away, that person is dead. You can never bury someone who is alive, who has got prana shakti. और प्राण शक्ति चला गया तो you cannot hold him at home, how much ever dear that person. You know he is gone. मरण प्रसिद्धि, put him only जहाँ लगाना है. So prana apagame mana prasiddehe. So prasiddham hi loke sarva aishtvam pranasya. Therefore in the loka is so clearly everybody knows कि सब लोगों का आयु है प्राण के हिसाब से. सर्वायुष्टम प्राणस्य मतलब सर्व मतलब सब लोग का. आयु मीन्स लाइफ, प्राणस्य मीन्स बिकॉज ऑफ प्राण. Because of prana only, therefore in all beings ayu is there. That is why we said pranam deva anuprananti. And there is nothing manipulated here. This is how the सृष्टि, we are only understanding it. हम क्या करें, समझ रहे. क्या हम समझ रहे? As long as pranas are there, so long the ayu is there. When the prana is going away, ayu is not there. Therefore, what is the ayu for the human beings? Prana only. Without prana, can the ayu be there? No. Therefore, without prana, can be the devatas, etc.? No. Therefore, prano hi bhutanam ayu is explanation for pranam deva anuprananti. Therefore, tasmat etasmat. Up to this, the pranamaya kosha is over. Now we jump into the manomaya kosha explanation. About pranamaya, again browse through everything. It is there, it is very much there. It is inside the annamaya. It is permeating the annamaya. It is also having the purusha vidaha. It has got its 5 limbs like that. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. We have missed one portion. Ki this pranamaya, when it is done the upasana as Brahma, it also has got its phala. And later on it will be told, therefore this pranamaya is the even atma of the annamaya. Without prana, anna cannot exist. After this portion is touched for some time, then we will be entering into the manomaya tritiya kosham. So what we are saying, prano hi asmat bhutanam praninam ayuh jivanam yavad yasmin sharire pranah vasati tavad ayuh iti shrutantarat sarvesham tasmat sarvaisham सर्वेषाम आयु सर्वायु सर्वायु एव सर्वायु उच्यते प्राणापगमे मन्न प्रसिद्धेः प्रसिद्धमिलोके सर्वायिष्वं प्राणस्य. Okay, then there are three very, very important topics to be discussed to complete the discussion of the Pranamaya Kosha. If I start it, it will take 5-6 minutes. So we will just stop it here. Tomorrow we will see. What will be told is what? Ki the ones who is doing the Pranamaya Kosha Atma as Brahma Upasana, they will live life long, stipulated time. They won't die in between. That is the Falashruti. लाइक द अन्न ब्रह्म का उपासना करने से क्या हुआ, सारा अन्न हमको जो चाहिए जब चाहिए मिलना, ये फल था. सो टू प्राण है मैं हूँ ऐसा उपासना करने से और ब्रह्म है, वी विल लिव एज लॉन्ग एज द टाइम इज गिवन टू अस. इन बिटवीन सडन एक्सीडेंटल डेथ्स वी डोंट हैव. दैट इज द टॉपिक वन. टुमारो विल स्टडी. सेकंड वन इज व्हाट कि प्राणो हि भूतानमायु तस्मात् सर्वायुषम. Whatever upasana we do, that's what we get. The second thought will be elaborated tomorrow. Third one is what? Finally, for the Annamaya, the Atma is Pranamaya. Without Prana, Anna can never exist. Therefore, Annamaya is Karya, Pranamaya is Karana, and then Karya ko Karan mein rahe karo to transcend the Annamaya state, Pranamaya level. This is how the achievement of crossing Annamaya. Now when we discuss Pranamaya also in the same vigorously, thoroughly, at that time will be proved that Manomaya is the Atma of the Pranamaya. Therefore, dissolving Pranamaya in Manomaya, live at the Manomaya level, thus two koshas are transcended. In that way, slowly we do it. We'll be seeing that beautiful topic tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll also start the Manomaya kosha, and it has a lot of explanation. Rukdakshina Paksha, Samottara Paksha, all these being told. How come these are all Yajureva Shiraha? What is the Yajur Mantra? How it has become Shiras of the Mana? How the Mana becomes means for, it's a very good discussion. It will prove, when we go to the Manomaya Vijnanam Kosha analysis, it will prove to us that Paramatma and the Jnanam of Paramatma both are Apaurushaya, eternal. They are not created by human. That point tomorrow we are going to prove through understanding Manovijnanam Koshas as guided by Bhagavan Bhashyakara with his Bhashya. Don't miss it. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Paramanushibhyo Namaha. Om Parabrahmane Namaha. Shruti Matre Namam Tatsat. Brahma Arpanamastu. Thank you.